All right, y'all. Let's
For your
go.
show now, press 1 to hear.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are
All right.
reconnecting you
It's
now.
the Daily Go Get Him Mr. Show, baby. Yes. It's the daily Go Get Him Mr. Show. Wednesday night, hump day, that's how it go. And everything is gonna be okay. We talking about being the creep today, or what you say. Today we're talking about what being creepy to you means. What does being creepy mean to you? We've all known some people who were creepy. We've all known some people that were just a little bit, I don't know. It was something a little off about them, something a little sneaky about them. One of the words that we wouldn't use to describe them was mysterious. Not that they didn't have any mystery, but we always felt like they were up to something, and it was always up to something no good. Whether it was proven or not, we knew that something was wrong. They blew up the spot, and we didn't like what they was giving off of what we got. And I'm saying these are the type of guys that might get shot. Well, being creepy. Some people have a creepy little brother. Somebody that's always staring. Somebody that you find in places where they don't have no business being. Hearing conversations that they don't have no business hearing. Just being around. Being a the last time you've been around somebody you thought was really creepy? Uh-oh. Are we going to have trouble tonight? Are we going to have technical difficulties? I don't know, but I know that one thing, that the show must go on, and we will make sure that it rocks, and everything is going to be all right. It's non-stop, non-stop, till it drops. Word. What's going on, T. Carey? Right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly to your site. And Stacey White, what is going on? I'm glad you came through. What? To the break of dawn and up. Yeah, my big sis, Robbie Ming is here to do a thing. She's something like a queen for a king. And yo, my brother from another mother, Norris, so sit back, relax, and do your thing. I'm Max and chill. So we are talking about being a creep tonight. What are you talking about? So I creep. Yeah, but she don't know. Okay, let's go. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the daily Go Get a Mr. Show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar, with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. Tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business Show on this hump day, Wednesday, hump day, yeah. We are talking about what being creepy means to you. What does it mean when somebody is creepy? Now, I know that we've all known somebody that was creepy, somebody that was always staring at something, you know, like the nerdy guy, but not necessarily the nerdy guy, but the quiet guy, you know, sat in the back of the classroom, very unassuming, didn't seem to have a lot of friends, always eyeing the pretty girl. He may not have even been a scaredy cat. He may not have been afraid to approach her, like, hey, how you doing? You know, ask her questions or whatever. But it was something very creepy about him. You know, being creepy is one of those things that is not easy to define. It's not easy to describe. But you know it when you see it, and you feel it when you feel it. But one thing about creepy people are that they always have a presence. They have a presence. You know, they don't necessarily have a welcoming, but they will be there, looking, staring, peering, observing. And you wonder, like, what is going on? Why? What's up with this? Ain't that such and such little brother? What is he doing here? I don't know what he's doing here. because he ain't supposed to be here, just like such and such ain't supposed to be here. But so why is he over there? He ain't saying nothing. He just over there staring and whatever. Like, what's going on? Creepy boy. Creepy, staring, looking around corners, peeping. Yeah, creepy. Asking questions, odd questions that may be inappropriate. Sometimes borderline, like it's not really an inappropriate question, but it's not a question that you would expect somebody who's not in the position to ask that to ask. You know, like you may ask, like let's say a boy who was creepy might ask a girl a question that was just right on the line of being inappropriate. Right there on the line. He might be careful or aware of himself enough not to cross the line, but he might get right there. Like ask a girl something like, yeah, I guess, you know, like B and C cup bras are way cheaper than, let's say, D cup bras. Right? He didn't ask her what size bra she wore. He asked about the cup bras, the cup of the bras. So if she goes to the teacher or some kind of authority figure, she can't say that he asked a question that he wasn't supposed to ask. He can say she could say that it made her uncomfortable, but he's not going to get in trouble for that. He's going to be on notice, but he can't get in trouble for that. That's that creepy shit. Calculating exactly what they can do, how close they can get before it's inappropriate. And he's also, or she's also, getting information about how far they can go, or if the door is open for them to creep through. Creepy. Such and such creepy little brother. Women can be creepy too. There's some creepy girls out there. I've known some nerdy type of girls. Because the word nerd has been popularized so much lately, and it almost means something that's cool because it means something that's different. I don't even want to use the word nerd no more. They done messed up the word nerd. Somebody, I don't think that they're cool. Nerd to describe other things that are cool. Oh yeah, he's a being a nerd doesn't mean that you're good at something. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the original meaning of the word nerd. Nobody wanted to be a nerd. You were a nerd by proxy. You weren't a nerd by declaration. But anyway, so yeah, when we talk about being creepy, there are girls that are creepy too. You know, I've known girls that were creepy. You know what's creepy? One thing that's creepy that we could probably all relate to back in the day is somebody getting your phone number that you didn't give it to. They somehow found your phone number. Remember back in the day when you were able to find somebody's phone number in the white pages? They had a home phone, which is what everybody had, and you didn't decline to have your number registered in the white pages. Somebody could just look your name up in the white pages and get your phone number. And a lot of people who were creepy did just that. Somebody calls your phone who you didn't give the phone number to. It ain't like nowadays. Nowadays, people can find your phone number anywhere. You know, all kinds of scammers and internet scammers and what do you call it? Like scammers and spammers. They find they'll find your phone number, and they'll try you. But it's different than what a creepy person will do. A creepy person may call your phone and they know you have call ID, they'll block their number. Now, you already then took a chance of answering his phone call, even though you saw that the number was blocked. And guess who it is? This is Creepy Boy. This is Creepy Girl. We're here. Glad you answered the phone, my dear. I just had to call you, and I wanted you to know that I've been really down with your show. And I would like to be in your show. Do I have to be a star to be in it? I need to know. And this is you. And hey, like, how you get my number? And you might not ask that right off the rip. They said your name. So they already started the conversation. Creepy shit. They already started the conversation with you that you've already fed into. They said who they were. Hey, Amber, this is Tom. This is Tom. Hey, how you doing? Listen, I was calling you because I wanted to know if you had the notes from class or blah blah blah. You like, yeah, oh yeah, I got the notes, blah 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 blah. You forgot to ask. How did you get my number? It's all right. You've been creeped. You've been creeped. Yeah, and you talking to this damn nerd. Mm-hmm. Creepy stuff like that. Creepy people learn things about you and know things about you that you did not tell them. But they've been looking, they've been observing. I don't know if they've asked questions about you, but somehow they find out things about you. Some things that you may have wanted to remain private, or some things that only certain people should know, and they know. Creepy. Have you ever see people that are creepy that you know is one thing? Thought that somebody was creepy, and for whatever reason you had to be around them for a while, and you find out, oh, well, they're a little bit creepy, but not really. Some people are really just shy, insecure, unassuming, and they may really, really want to get to know you because they might be highly attracted to you, but really didn't know how to approach you because they are socially awkward, which made them seem creepy. So you may have had a chance or been in a situation where you were forced to get to know them a little more, and you may have found out, like, nah, he's not creepy, or she not creepy. They actually pretty cool. It's just that they don't really know how to do this around people or act this way around people, blah, 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 blah. But when you get them by themselves, or when you talk to them, you really see that they in a lot of ways have it going on. That's one thing. But a terrible thing that can happen is that when you think somebody is cool, when you think that somebody is smooth, when you think that somebody is all right, and they turn out to be a creep, and you find that out the hard way. Well, I'm sure that we all have our personal stories about that, but yeah. Let's say you had a coworker that seemed really friendly, very accommodating. Let's say you didn't have a car at the time, so you were taking public transportation home, and they lived in your neighborhood and offered to give you a ride home. Well, we get off around the same time. I'm going your way if you want to catch a ride. And he's thinking like, oh, okay, cool. You think this person is really cool because you see him around the job. Maybe y'all have conversations. They seem nice. What happens when you get in their car? All of a sudden, they turn into this Mr. Hyde character. They turn into the Mr. Hyde character. Now they propositioning you, talking about all kinds of sexual stuff. Maybe talk to you about sexual acts that they've been in with their partner, with their spouse, with their girlfriend, in their lives, in their history. And you're like, what the hell? Now they waited all the way until they got you all by themselves. They waited until they got you all by themselves. And now they dropping their creepy on you. They dropping, what you gonna do when they start dropping their creepy on you? Anyway, yeah. So somebody you really thought was cool, somebody you thought was all right, they turned out to be, oh, this cat or this chick is a potential predator. Straight up and down. Well, I wouldn't say that I've been in that situation where I found out that the chick was a creep, but I've been in a situation where I gave somebody a ride home early, in the well, this was in around 2012, and I was in this Facebook group, and the Facebook group had a meet and greet. So I went to the meet and greet, met and talked to people who were in the group. It was a nice get together. It was cool. And one of the girls in the group had been showing some interest in me. I wasn't there for all of that. You know what I'm saying? But she lived around my way, so I gave her a ride. And the whole ride home, I was like, this was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Now, I didn't offer to give her a ride. It was actually suggested that I give her a ride because it was, I don't want to say it was real late when we was going home, but it was late enough to not want somebody that you care about to take public transportation. So it was like, hey, yo, can you, such and such lives near you. If you going home, can you drop her off? Now, honestly, I wasn't going home, but I volunteered for it anyway. All right, I'll drop off and then I'll go wherever I'm going. But the whole ride home, she pretty much let me know that she liked me, but that she did not know how to act around a man that she liked. It was weird. So she wasn't what I would call creepy. But I'm going to tell you this. I couldn't wait to get her out of my car. I'm not bullshitting. I was like, yo, you got this. What is wrong with this chick? She was socially awkward, like a schoolgirl. You know what I mean? You know how a young girl who don't, think about when you were like 8 or 9, 10 years old. If a girl liked a boy, sometimes she might start an argument with him or punch him. Hey, girl, don't be hitting me. So you ain't gonna do nothing because you know you can't hit a girl. It was sort of like the grown-up version of that. And I was like, at the time, I'm a 41-year-old man. I don't play these games. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, shorty? Now, I'm not saying that she got physical, but verbally, it was like punching. Like she was socially awkward. And I could tell, like, oh, this chick really likes me, but she has the mentality of liking somebody as if she was a 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 8-year-old. So she wasn't creepy, but she was somebody that I would deal with. It was weird. It was weird. All right. Norris Hill, my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. And what's going on, King? Good to see me some you and Carol Chamber. Let me favorita. Always great to see ya. No doubt. She's my favorita. Okay. All right. Nora says, one of my younger relatives recently told me that she had to quit a job because she was being stalked and they didn't do much to protect her, at least while she was on the clock. Wow. Yeah, that's not a good look. Yeah, stalking is creepy. Creepy people stalk. They stalk even when they're not stalking. It's like in the corner, peeking around corners. Got their shades on in the building. straight. Your regular prescription glasses are dark shades. Yeah, they got them like that so they can stare at people don't see their eyes. Creepy shit. Robbie Mink says, you know what's creepy to me? Vincent Price and old black and white skin. Yeah, Vincent Price was very creepy, but at least he was designed to be creepy. He was eating off of creepy. But I'll tell you who else is creepy. That ugly ass Stephen King. Now he writes. I don't know if his novels are scary. The ones that they make movies out of, those movies don't be scary. They were like, oh, Stephen King's the this, the that. You go see the movies, you be like, yo, man, that shit wasn't scary at all. Oh, but I heard that the book was real scary. Like, they should have took the scary parts from the book and made the movie out of it. I don't know what this was. But he's a very creepy looking dude. He's ugly as shit. And he's very creepy looking. Stephen King. If you get a chance, you know, if you don't already know what he looks like, go ahead and Google Stephen King. See what he looks like. Like, oh, yeah, he's an ugly, creepy looking dude. Stacey White says, being nosy is creepy to me. It can be. Sometimes nosy people are very forthcoming. They'll let you know they nosy. Yep, I'm always in the mix. Yes, I'm very, very messy. Yep, I will spill the tea. That's me. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Guess what? Guess who has 1,000 followers? Guess who has 1,000 followers as of today? We got 1K. I hope it stays that way. It's time for us to grow, and you know it's been a hard road, but it ain't over. You know how it go. Yeah, 1,000, baby. Yeah, 1,000, baby. Now watch, somebody gonna go unsubscribe, and I got 999. Yo, appreciate y'all all taking this ride with us. Appreciate it. You know, taking this ride, baby. Taking this ride, baby. King said, uh-oh, look how Hollywood. 1,000 subscribers. All right. No, it says, at Robin, I bet you like the rap on MJ's Thriller. Okay. Narzo says, darkness falls across the land. Midnight hours close at hand. Yeah. The Vincent Price part. Yeah. All right. Thanks for the congrats, y'all. Appreciate it. Carol said, my head just got bigger. Yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah. There's 150,000 more subscribers and we good. It's a hell of a phenomenon. It is. You know, when you really think about, you know how somebody can be creepy to one person and totally normal to another person. You be looking at that other person like that's no that's normal. Now you looking at them all sideways like, how is that normal? How is that normal? How are they normal? Well, you got to kind of take the good with the bad. You know, what might be creepy to somebody based on their upbringing and their teachings and what they've been exposed to, their social circle and all of that. Something might be totally creepy to you, but to them, they're like, man, he cool. And I've had that happen many times in my life. I don't know about y'all, but I've seen that happen where it's like, you be like, yo, what's up with such and such little brother? He's like, nah, man, he all right. You know what I'm saying? He just like to play a lot of video games. He in the Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying? He a little nerd boy, but he ain't really creepy like that. Like, what you talking about, man? Like, listen, I was with his sister, kicking it with a sister. You know what I'm saying? I had it pinned up against the wall. This bull behind the porch furniture, steady staring at whatever. I'm thinking like when I first saw him, I was thinking like, oh shit, he's trying to make sure that I don't try to get nothing from his sister. But that wasn't it, dog. He saw me see him, and he just stood there looking, like he was waiting for it to pop off. Yo, that little boy a voyeur. Something wrong with that boy. Yeah, something wrong with that boy. And then, so you just described why this kid is creepy. And he like, well, your friend is like, well, yo, next time just bring your little sister for him. You know what I mean? Your little sister ain't got to give up none, but his sister will give up some. So you see the difference between two opinions about who's creepy and what's not. So now you're looking at your friend, you looking at your people, you looking at them sideways, like, yo, so you don't think such and such is creepy? Then you must be creepy. It's you. What's up with you? No, it says some people's verbal skills don't match their writing skills. Man, you ain't never gonna lie. It might be my audio breaking up, because earlier in the show, Cal, I saw that it was having connection problems. So hopefully things don't get too out of whack or out of hand. By the way, if y'all would like to call into the show, I invite y'all to call it. The number to call 319-527-6199. That's a number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, 319-527-6199. All you have to do is press. If you would like to speak, then I will call you up by the last four digits of your. You can rock on and do the damn thing. Daily Go Get 'Em is the show, and we talking about what being creepy to you means. What being creepy means to you. What is somebody who is creepy? Who is somebody who is creepy? I had a next door neighbor. She had an uncle. And to me, her uncle was very creepy. Actually, she had two uncles. A tall one and a fat one. And the fat one was mad creepy. There's a good chance they suffer from, mental illness. I believe that they're a family, honestly, real shit. But he was creepy as hell, and he was creepy in that you rarely ever saw him by himself. It was like he always hung out with one of her aunts. I didn't know what this man did for a living. I never had a conversation with him. I never saw him talk to anybody except for the people in his family. Weird. Fat boy who always kind of smelled like he needed to wash up just a little bit more. He wasn't like straight funky, but he was just like yo, just you need to just get that rag and that rag water and soap popping, and you can fix. This is a quick fix. This is a whole bath. You can fix this in a whole bath. But why is this on a consistent basis? Why is this on a regular basis? But he was creepy. He's very creepy to me. Big black nigga. Coke bottle glasses. Creepy. I can't say that he ever did anything wrong per se, but he's creepy. He's creepy. Some creepy people, you come to find out that they only creepy because they get high all the time. You didn't know that they was high all the time, but yeah, they was high all the time, and that's why they was creepy. Listen, man, I'll tell you something that's creepy and that's surprising. Have you ever been around somebody that you never hear talk? Like, you don't know whether they're shy. You don't even know if they can talk. And then out of the blue, one day, they start talking they really start talking to you and having a conversation. And you are caught off guard because you never heard this person talk this much. You hardly ever heard him talk at all. You was running around here asking if such and such speaks to you or speaks at all. And next thing you know, you having a conversation with this person. Actually, they're having a conversation with you. They talking. They getting their shit off. And you're like, what the hell is going on here? That could be seen as being a little creepy. Like, dude, I never heard you talk to nobody before. It was like mum's the word. Come to find like, you a good speaker. You talk, there's no stutter, no nothing. Clear voice and all of that. Like, maybe this dude has done public speaking before. Creepy. Back to what I was talking about when you don't know somebody is creepy. You think that they're cool and they turn out to be a creep. Get you all by yourself and then they come out with this creepy shit. Sort of like a date rapist, but not all the way. They just totally inappropriate. Very inappropriate. But they never do it around other people. So around everybody else, they put on a good face. Everybody seems to like them or think that they're cool. But you know that when you get them by themselves, it be on. And I don't mean that in no nice way. Uh-oh. Yo, is the audio that bad? Y'all know the network connection does its own thing. There's nothing I can do. But I hope it's not suffering too bad. Let me see. Let me see if I can see me. Cause I creep. Yeah, you don't know what I know. Cause no one is supposed to know. Let me see. Let me see. All right. It's a little. Nah, actually, it's pretty clean. Well, pretty clean. So I have to take that with a grain of salt. Oh, but I see what y'all saying with the audio. The audio is definitely choppy. Let me see what it's like if I speak directly to the mic, though. No, it doesn't make a difference. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry if the audio is choppy, man. I don't know audio be choppy, son. And I see what's yeah. Seems like it's a bad connection, but it hasn't frozen all the way, so I have to take that for what it's worth. Stacey White says it's clear on her end. All right. Carol says, and yes, and you keep buffering too. Well, it ain't my fault. Blame God. He's the one that's responsible for our internet connections. God and Xfinity. Anyway, So yeah, when you think that somebody is okay, when you think that somebody is nice, you think that somebody is cool, and then you find out that they creep, that they're creepy, or that they creep, or that they're creepy, or that they are a creep. Yeah, you're not gonna like that. And then this happens. When you find out that somebody is a creep, and you share that with somebody else, like, yo, such and such gave me a ride home yesterday, and blah, blah, blah. Now, everybody's like, yeah, yo, that happened to me too, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's known for this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that boy ain't right, or that girl ain't right. And you're like, why ain't nobody say nothing? Everybody just be kicking it with this dude, like nobody knows nothing about him that's or her that's off base. But as soon as you speak up, everybody start coming out the woodwork. It's like, well, how come nobody's doing nothing about this? Because such and such is seeming like they're a predator. Yeah. Like, yeah, he told me that if I was going to keep getting rides home from him, I was going to have to give up some. So here I am on the train, on the bus. Creep. He's creepy. Very, very creepy. Carol says, it is your fault. And I blame you. So what? So what? Maybe it is my fault. Maybe it is. Maybe. Anyway, we keep it moving, man. You know, find out that somebody is a creep. Find out that they're creepy. Find out there's something that just ain't right about the person. Yeah, that can be disheartening. But what do you do? What do you do when the creep or the creepy person is a close relative of yours? Like maybe you gave birth to a creep. You know what I mean? Now you know your sons and your daughters, you know whether they creepy or they display creepy behavior or not. You know it. All parents know their children. They know how they do. They know how they raise them. They know what their capabilities are, what their tendencies are. They know. Some coach it out of their children, and some like, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, I know my boy is a creep. Let it be. No! Your boy gonna wind up getting suspended, beat up by some girl's brother. Study center, group home, reform school. Is that what you want for your boy? Pedophiles. Where would we be without pedophiles in our creep conversations? Pedophiles are often very creepy, yet they put it on a very, very good face for the parents to be able to gain the confidence of the parents and the children. But you know, and I know what they do when they get children in the privacy of their company. We all know. And that is very, very unacceptable, creepy behavior. They definitely cross the line of what's appropriate. Absolutely. They got the parents saying, oh yeah, I love children. I protect children. I raise children. I help children. I got children of my own. I would never put my hands on I would never ever hurt a child. I don't get down. You's a motherfucking lie. You got a thing for babies nowhere near your own age. You should be put in your cage, kind of like a bird, but not the one for nerves, not because you fly. And I'm going to tell you why. You are the type that's attracted to young ones, and that shit is not cool. And I think that somebody needs to get you in a place with bars, but not school. And I know that you are going to be put on the list of
90 seconds.
Of sex offenders. Pedophiles, the worst creeps ever known to man. Pedophiles. Yeah. And pedophilia is something that we have to deal with, unfortunately. And those are some real creeps. Totally unacceptable.
60 seconds.
More than socially awkward. More of like an outcast or what would we call it? There's a word that we use to describe it. It's pretty popular, but it's escaping me right now. All right, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 20th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-l. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-l. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Leonard Johnson, turning 54 years old today. And Danitra Coon Finney, happy birthday to you. And Sharon Williams, turning 49 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Tamika Francis, happy birthday to you. And Mugaga Peace, happy birthday to you. And Philandre Theodore, happy birthday to you. And Flea Flea Miss, turning 43 years old today. And Yvette Green, turning 61 years old today. And Kamara Presley, turning 49 years old today. And last but not least, Stephanie Crenity Van Beer. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone else out there who gets this birthday on this glorious July 20th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. Too loud enough so everybody can hear you rock out. Rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, we got to deal with these creepy people. So you might raise a creep, know a creep, have creeps in your family right next to the creep. You might have shared a bunk bed with a creep. You might be the creep. Yeah, if you a creep, I'm talking to you. I said, if you a creep, I'm talking to you. Said, if you a creep, I'm talking to you. You need to cut out the bullshit and stop the stalking too. I said, if you a creep, I'm talking to you. Yes, I am, and it's true. I said, if you a creep, I'm talking to you. We got to do something about you, yo, homie. For real, dude. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back on tomorrow night for another Daily Go Get 'Em show. So make sure, yo, man, make sure y'all escape the heat out there, man. I thought that the temperature was supposed to go down in the evening. 93 degrees out there. Oh, wait. 89? Is it 89 there? Yeah, 89 degrees. Still very hot. Anyway, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no unnecessary chances. We are still in the pandemic, regardless of what they try to say or try to distract us from. So, all right. All right, so Blog Talk, we're gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And all right. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. All right, y'all. So we say peace. See y'all tomorrow, y'all.